This week's visit to a local North Yorkshire rugby club is ILKLEY Rugby Club. ILKLEY Rugby Club was founded in 1899, although there are records of rugby before that. The earliest is found in the local press on March the 25th, 1870. In 1930, ILKLEY played a Yorkshire 15. September 2010 saw the start of a 1.6 million investment on a new clubhouse, which opened in August 2011. 2014 saw the club win the Yorkshire Shield and gain promotion to once again in the North 1 East League. 2022 saw both first and second 15s win promotion in their respective leagues. ILKLEY run 3 senior teams, 11 junior and 2 Colts teams. Pre-match lunches are held in the clubhouse. The clubhouse is available for private hire. As a member of the club, you will receive a weekly email to tell you of the events for the weekend. A local radio station covers the game and has listeners from as far away as New Zealand. I would like to thank Andrew Munro, Chairman of Rugby, and Harry Smith, Marketing Manager, for the help they provided in making this short film. Thank you. ILKLEY Rugby Club, and I've got with me today...
My name's Joe Lowes, captain down here at ILKLEY.
Right, Joe. How long have you been with the club?
This will be my 8th year at the club.
Right. Why ILKLEY Rugby Club?
Back when I was just becoming a senior, I had a pretty bad injury. It was a bit of a bad back injury. Broke my back and had to be out for a couple of years. Then ILKLEY, Rhys Morgan, got it all him to thank for, Nathan Smith as well at the time, got in touch and brought me down here, where they looked after me and nursed me back to health, and as a result, I wanted to stay down here and give them my best.
Now, do you know a little bit of the club history?
A little bit, enough to get by. The club's been around since 1899, currently playing at the highest that they've played, so hopefully at the end of this year we'll be considered one of the most successful teams around.
Right.
A few trips to Twickenham in the time, and it's a decent setup down there.
So you're enjoying it.
Love
How
it.
many teams do you run?
So there's 3 senior teams at the moment, and then a decent junior section as well. So first team, second team, third team,
Right.
and then obviously going into the Colts. Right down to the.
Ladies?
We don't have a ladies team at the moment. No.
Right, because they seem to be getting more
We
popular.
do, yeah, and it's something that hopefully could be within the plans in a few years.
Yeah, right.
Let's hope so. We've got a successful sevens team as well.
Yeah. Right, personal things now with you.
Right.
Your best game you've ever had?
Probably the game that I've enjoyed the most. I would say is a team performance against Old Broads away. It was a day not too dissimilar to yesterday, where the rain was absolutely hammering it down, and the pitch, we were knee deep in mud, and we went out and we thought, there's either 2 ways we can go about this. We can, be a little bit worried about the cold and the mud, or we just get in and play some schoolyard rugby, and we did, and we stuck at it, and we turned them over on their own turf when they were probably anticipating a bit of a victory for themselves. So that as a team performance was definitely my favourite.
Most game you look forward to?
I love all the local derbies, so playing against Harrogate this year will be one of them. Playing against the likes of even sort of Cleckheaton and Heath as well. They're good sides, and like to always test yourselves. So those tough boys.
Would you say the club's well integrated into the town?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. It's certainly something that's growing. We've got a few bars and restaurants up there that look after us. Black Hat, Courtyard, to name a couple. The Riverside do a fantastic job of feeding us week in, week out. So it's something that we're quite passionate about, and hopefully something that can keep growing.
Yeah. Are there any other activities down at the club?
I suppose there's a couple of social events that go on, but other than that, it's a rugby union club. It's got a bit of a leisure suite downstairs as well, gym, steam room and what have you, so members can use that freely as well.
Are you enjoying the World Cup?
I am. I'm loving that England keep winning and keep squeezing through, and hopefully it's going to be a similar thing today.
Right, and here's one for the people at Twickenham. Which law would you change?
Well, probably the most controversial one would be the tackle height law, wouldn't it? But I'm a pretty low tackler anyway, so I don't mind that too much. I'd probably say bit of clarity on some of the scrummaging laws. It just seems that they're all a bit,
Yeah.
they're a bit down to subjective opinion a lot of the time. So a bit of clarity on those would be lovely.
Your favourite type of music?
It's got to be country at the moment. Bit of Luke Combs,
Right.
Morgan Wallen, yeah, country.
Right. Best film?
Best film, Jurassic Park, without a doubt.
Right. Best TV programme?
Best TV show, oh, that's can I say David Attenborough one?
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. What other sports do you take part in? Do you do any other sports?
Yeah, play some rugby league down at Milford over in Leeds.
Right.
So those two, bit of a.
Right, the most important one now is what's the beer like at ILKLEY and what are the teas like after the game?
So yeah, we're very lucky that the catering staff do a fantastic job. So the post-match feed is always spot on. And what can I say for the beer? It's ILKLEY Brewery's finest, Mary Jane. If you haven't had one, I'd recommend getting down and trying one.
Right, okay, well thanks a lot.
Thank
I'll
you
let
very
you go
much.
and get changed.
Pleasure.
Best of luck,
Thank
but
you, mate.
I hope you come second.
Thank you, pal. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, thanks a lot.
Thank you, mate. That's great.
Okay.
Is that all right, yeah?
Yeah, it's great,
Spot on.
yeah.
Floris van Oekel.
Right, folks. What's your position within the club? What are you interested in today?
Yeah, so I usually play on the wing. I'm out with a hamstring injury at the moment, and I'm the social secretary, so I was asked to put on a bit of an event, and we went with a juniors day to
Right.
celebrate the juniors and to get them involved with the seniors.
So the juniors are coming out at half time and
Yeah,
giving
they're
an
going to
exhibition.
create a tunnel for the players when they run out. They're going to play, we've got the under 8s, under 7s, under 8s, 12s and 14s play a game at half time. And then after the game, we're all going to get together for a big club picture with all the teams involved, the
Under
first,
the
the seconds, and all
yeah.
the juniors and all
Right.
the coaches.
That's good. It's nice to get them mixing with the adults and
100%,
everything.
yeah. I think, like I said, the best way to retain the players, I think, is to get them involved with the seniors. You know,
Yeah.
they look up to you. You know, we want them to be us at some point. You know, we want them to wear the jersey, so we want to inspire them and get them involved.
Right.
100%.
What's your best game that you can remember?
My favourite memory in general, my first home game was against Carlisle, and I'd come from Holland, where rugby is quite small. So to run out in front of this clubhouse, you know, where there's a few hundred people watching, and you know the whole club supporting, I think the run out, I was very nervous, but
Right.
the memory of getting through that game is it will stay with me forever. Yeah.
Right. What games do you look forward to with the club?
I think this season the game we'll look forward to the most. Both games are Harrogate. I think they're the local rivalry, the top of the league, so they're the ones to beat. And we always give them a good game, so I think that's definitely the one.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Yeah.
In the laws of rugby, what law would you change?
What law would I change? I think we should get rid of the scrum. Get rid of the scrum. It slows down, and in the winter when it gets cold,
Yeah,
as I'm on the wing,
You get
that
cold.
scrum absolutely tears my hamstrings
Yeah.
apart.
are you enjoying the World Cup?
I'm enjoying the World Cup. I was in France last weekend.
Oh,
I
right.
was in Marseille. I watched England, Fiji, and Argentina, Wales.
Right.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed them both
I enjoyed them both. As a Welsh supporter, I wasn't very happy with the
with the
Welsh score.
result.
But it takes 4 beers and then you're over it.
Yeah.
And,
I actually had a Welshman ring me up
yeah.
after the England game and congratulate England. In days gone by, when Wales were playing England at Twickenham, he wouldn't even go to Twickenham
No.
to watch
No.
them. So to get a congratulations
See, that's
from
rugby
him,
all over, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
rugby,
yeah. What type of music do you like?
Type of music. Well, I am Dutch, so I am into a little heavy, deep techno. But
Right.
other than that, a bit of country music always goes well. There's a
Right?
couple. As social sec, I obviously organise all the socials for the boys. We've actually got one Dutch song that all the boys have learned, so
Well done.
we've taken that with us.
Your favourite film?
Favorite film? That's a really good question. That's a tough one. I can't answer that.
You can't, right?
I can't answer that.
Now, can you
Put me on the
answer?
spot there.
Can you answer the best TV program you watch?
The best TV program I've ever watched. I don't watch much telly. I do.
No.
Tell you what, I did enjoy it. Not my favourite television one, but there's a program now on ITV which is HMP something with rugby. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a bunch of the old English, the old English captain and
Captain,
the
yeah,
players.
yeah.
They go into the prison and they turn them into a
Prison
rugby
coach,
team.
yeah,
Really
yeah.
enjoy watching that. Not my favourite, but a very good one.
Good.
It's in my
Right.
mind.
Important question now.
Okay.
After the game at Ilkley, what is the food and beer like?
What's the food and beer like? Right. Do you like an ale?
Yeah?
Because they've got Mary Jane on tap, and I usually gather a good 12 of those straight after the game.
Right.
And food's always fantastic. We've got Claire behind the bar who manages the bar.
Yeah.
She does a fantastic food. We get them every Tuesday and Thursday. We get food here as well
Yeah,
after
yeah.
training. So we get fed well, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Sir.
Okay,
Much appreciated.
thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Go on! Yes! Oh, well played.
He's literally just come back across. I'll go in and give him a hand. Yodel. Oh, he goes on holiday. This guy's on holiday. Yeah, yeah.